Let's be honest for a second. Have you ever found yourself sitting on your couch, phone in hand, scrolling through an endless feed of people having the time of their lives, and felt a strange, heavy, sinking feeling in your chest? It's that specific kind of silence that rings loud even when the TV is on. You aren't physically isolated. You might live in a bustling city, have roommates, or be constantly chatting in 3 different group chats. Yet you feel completely, utterly on your own. If you nodded along to that, I want you to know something important. You are not broken, and you are definitely not alone in feeling this way. We need to talk about modern loneliness, not as a personal failure, but as the defining paradox of our time. It is the strangest irony of the 21st century that we have never been more connected, yet we have rarely been more disconnected. We carry the entire world in our pockets. We can video call a friend in Tokyo while sitting in a cafe in New York. We can see what our high school friends had for breakfast 10 years after graduation. But this digital hyperconnectivity has created a sort of junk food diet of social interaction. Just as eating a bag of chips gives you calories but no nutrition, scrolling through social media gives you the illusion of companionship without the emotional sustenance of true connection. We are gorging ourselves on information about each other, but we are starving for intimacy. The problem isn't technology itself, it's what technology has replaced. In the past, loneliness was usually a result of physical distance or isolation. Today, modern loneliness is born from a lack of depth. We have swapped face-to-face vulnerability for curated perfection. Think about it. When we post online, we are usually presenting the director's cut of our lives. We show the promotion, not the anxiety attack that came before it. We show the vacation, not the argument we had in the hotel room. When we consume this content, we subconsciously compare our messy, behind-the-scenes reality with everyone else's highlight reel. This creates a barrier. It's hard to truly connect with someone when you feel like you have to perform a version of yourself just to be accepted. Real friendship, the kind that actually cures loneliness, requires seeing the messy parts. It requires sitting in silence without it being awkward. It requires the bravery of being uncool. Another layer to this issue is the slow death of third places. Sociologists talk about the first place, home, and the second place, work. But for decades, humans relied on third places, community centers, parks, local pubs, churches, or casual hangout spots, to build a sense of belonging. These were places where you didn't need an invitation. You just showed up and saw your neighbors. Today, those physical spaces are disappearing or becoming too expensive, and they are being replaced by digital spaces. But a comment section is not a community. A Discord server, while wonderful in its own way, cannot replace the biological feedback loop of sitting across from someone, seeing their pupils dilate, hearing the crack in their voice, or sharing a genuine laugh that fills a room. Our biology is ancient. Our brains are still wired for tribal physical connection, and they are confused by this new digital landscape. We are also suffering from an efficiency trap. We treat our social lives like a to-do list. We send a text instead of calling because it's faster. We listen to voice notes at 2x speed to get through them. We embrace the convenience of canceling plans at the last minute because we are tired. But relationships are inherently inefficient. They are messy, time-consuming, and often inconvenient. And that is exactly the point. The magic happens in the inefficiency. It happens in the long, meandering conversations that go nowhere. It happens when you help a friend move a couch or wait with them at the airport. By trying to optimize our social interactions, we have stripped away the very friction that creates bonds. We are protecting our energy, but we are losing our souls. So, what do we do about this? How do we fight back against a world designed to keep us isolated in a crowd? It starts with a radical act of vulnerability. It starts with admitting, hey, I've been feeling a bit lonely lately, to a friend. You will be shocked at how many people will exhale and say, me too. It involves taking small risks. It means calling someone without texting first to ask if they are free. It means inviting someone over for a coffee, even if your apartment is a mess. It means putting the phone face down on the table and looking someone in the eye. We have to reclaim the awkward, unfiltered, and beautiful reality of being human together. We have to choose the scary, real-life moment over the safe, digital one. We are all navigating this strange era together. If you are feeling that ache of loneliness, please remember that it is a signal, not a sentence. It's your body telling you that you have a capacity for love and connection that isn't being met right now. And that capacity is a beautiful thing. I really want to hear from you guys on this, because I know I'm not the only one thinking about it. Have you felt this shift in how we connect? How do you cope with it? Let's turn the comments section down below into a real community. Share your story, say hi to someone else in the comments, and let's prove that we can still be kind to each other. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like so it can reach other people who might need to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are building a space here where we can talk about the real stuff, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. Thanks, guys.